Hello everyone, this is Konkura speaking. On 15th January, just for fun, I have shown you this little geisha in Maneki-neko style, which I have bought in the Dong Xuan Center, which is very famous here in my hometown, Berlin, Germany. And back in this video, I have also told you that there's also another kind of Maneki-neko style geisha that you can buy there as well. And I have finally went to the Dong Xuan Center again. Actually, it's already almost 2 weeks ago that I went there, and where I have finally bought the second version of this little geisha Maneki-neko style. Um, you know, I have activated my lamp. It's already, yeah, daylight outside. It's early in the morning. Today is, by the way, the 22nd May 2026. And you can find the video from January where I have introduced this Maneki-neko style geisha in the video description. This is just a quick video, of course, because both geishas are the same. They have solar panels at the front, and when you shine at them with a lamp like I'm doing right now, or of course if the sunlight is falling down on them, they start to move their heads. And yeah, as you can see, or better hear, they can make quite a sound if they are on full energy, I would say. And otherwise they are both the same. The only difference is the color, obviously, as you can see. The one on the left side that I have bought in January, she has a black kimono, and the one on the right side has a blue kimono, and they also have different pillows that they're sitting on. I mean, the pillows are the same, but they have different colors as well. As you can see, red on the left side and pink on the right side. Yeah. They're quite loud, aren't they? Yeah, that's something that I have already mentioned in the first video from January, that they can be quite loud, even louder than your standard Maneki-neko. I still have only two Maneki-neko, those ones. The problem is their solar panel is on the back. And of course I also have a Rikshi in Maneki-neko style, a sumo wrestler. But those geishas are still standing out, not just because they are larger in size. Of course I just have quite mini versions of Maneki-neko. There are really large Maneki-neko that you can buy also. But the two little geishas who are sitting on their pillows and greeting a guest, by nodding with their head, they are really loud. And when I go into my kitchen, which is at the other side of the wall of my bedroom, and a little further away actually, then I can still hear my two little geishas very well, and can even hear that they are still going on. Yeah, what else I can tell you about them? Put those in the background. The geishas, what I have forgotten about to tell you last time in January, that they are not made in Japan, but they are made in China. The Maneki-neko, those ones, they are originally from Japan. And the story is about a lord that has been in some huge danger, and suddenly he saw a cat, and this cat was winking at him with its arm, and then the lord realized that he is in danger, and then he went out of this dangerous zone, and therefore he survived. And this is how it all started, because from that point on he just started to adore cats, and then this Maneki-neko figure with this moving arm was invented, and it's all existing to give you luck. that's the story about it so far. Maybe just rudimentary. I have never read the story. It's just what I have been told so far from other people. And yeah, so you have those lucky cats at home these days to give you luck if they are moving. Um, in earlier days they've had batteries, but in today's day and age they luckily have solar panels, so you do not have to exchange batteries all the time. And it's of course more environment friendly. But the interesting thing about this, they are all made in China today. I mean, at first those Maneki-neko, they quickly became very popular in Japan. They then came to Taiwan, and from Taiwan they came to China. And in China, they have then started to produce them in masses. And that is why I can show you this. Can you see that? Yeah, made in China. This Geisha is made in China. This one has also been constructed in China. Actually, when I was in Dong Xuan Center, I have bought both of these geishas at a store that is owned by Chinese people. So yeah, that's not a bad thing, not at all. Many years ago, I was actually learning Chinese. If you maybe belong to those very few people that have that have seen my videos so far, you know that I'm now learning Japanese since 6th January in an evening school, all in preparation to hopefully go to university this year in September to study the field of Japan studies. But so yeah, that is why I'm preparing right now, get all the certificates, and then I hope that with all of those certificates, when I apply in late June this year, so in 2 months, in 1 month, we have May already, 22nd May, then I hope that I can receive the allowance from the university to study Japan studies. Yeah, actually, my mother doesn't like this blue geisha that much. I do not know why. Um, because I enjoy both of them very much. They have different colors. Otherwise, it's the same geisha, and I just love them. They're both very lovely. Unfortunately, they are not more in more different colors. If there would be, I probably would buy them. Uh, you know, in my parents' home, my parents, they have if a Maneki-neko themselves, but my father is going crazy because of the sound, and he was already threatening my mother that he would throw out this Maneki-neko. If he would just grab it, it's in their kitchen, and then he would just throw it out the window because it really annoys him. It really annoys him, the sound of the arm moving. Um, but those are different Maneki-nekos than I do have, because those have the solar panels on the front. But guess what? When it's June, then I really will go to the Dong Xuan Center again. It's almost my main source for stuff like that. And then I will definitely buy more Maneki-neko because they have so many, and I just love Maneki-neko. And I'm quite a collector, so yeah. Yeah, my aunt also wants to have some. So for her birthday, that is in July, I will also buy um, maybe one or two of them to give her those as a present, because she says she had a Maneki-neko, but somehow that one is broken. The Maneki-neko is not moving its arm anymore. I do not know how she did that. How something was broken. I mean, those Maneki-nekos, they are very cheap and they are very easy to be constructed, and there's actually no way that the arm cannot move anymore. That's probably only if you maybe did something with the arm. I don't know, maybe if it fell down. I do not know. Um, you know, where it doesn't really work are those ballpoint pens with Maneki-neko on it. You know, this one was working once, you know, when you try to activate the ballpoint pen. The Maneki-neko is actually meant to, you know, move down its arm and open its mouth, but you know, those are really cheap and nothing happens. The white one does, but she doesn't stay down. Whoop, sorry. Yeah, I bought myself a phone stand so that I can make even better videos. Uh, yeah, that is why I have both hands free finally. Yeah. This is so far my entire Maneki-neko collection that I have right now, but I just wanted to introduce you the second geisha so that you see that there are obviously more than just one version. There's not just a black version with the red cushion or pillow, but also a blue geisha with a pink pillow. And yes, I love them very much both, but unfortunately there are not more than those. And yeah, this is just a quick introduction. I will be soon making more videos. You know, I think tomorrow I will definitely make a video about giving you an introduction about those new Amazon Metal videos that I have been making in the past few days. Because, you know, I'm starting to uploading AI created or generated music with also AI generated pictures of which I am writing the prompts and all, and also the lyrics of the music. And I think I should give you some introduction what I actually mean when I'm talking about Amazon metal, because this is actually a new kind of metal music that has never been existing before, and so far it only exists as AI generated music in my little playlist, and I soon will create more songs like that. But tomorrow I will definitely make a very long video, an introduction and explanation what Amazon Metal is all about and the rules of Amazon Metal. But this is it for today, and I hope you did enjoy having those having seen those geisha and my other Maneki-neko so far. I do not know if you can order them online, but I guess so. You know, I don't think that they are just around here in, at the Dong Xuan Center where I have bought them here in Berlin, Germany. I'm sure that you can also find them elsewhere. But I wasn't searching for it because I'm more the type that is going to a store directly to buy something instead of ordering something online and then having to wait for a package, you know, for a delivery man being forced to stay in the house just to wait for a package. You know, it's just not my style. If I order something online, I'm doing click and collect, which means I order the stuff and then pick it up myself. Okay, the video is already 13 minutes long, so I'm quitting this here. And yeah, I hope you did enjoy this video, and you know, I just really wanted to show you this Maneki-neko geisha in blue color with a pink pillow that she's sitting on, greeting the customer or you when you are entering the room and making quite the sound with their heads. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. You know, that's it. I think you got the picture. So thank you very much. Goodbye and see you next time.